I will tell you a story. It's about two families and an horrific tragedy. One family had a boy and girl, the other family had a boy. Well, one boy came over for a sleepover with the other boy, and they started playing with the girl, but it got sexual, and the boys started to play with the girl's sexual part, and were prodding her violently with an item that hurt the girl. She managed to flee from this conflict. The boys then discussed about getting something to tie her up with, so she couldn't escape. Well, over the next few days, the boys came up with making a garrote and string her hands up. 10 or so days went by, and the boys had a stay over again. So, they enticed the girl to another playtime. Well, they truly got her, by putting the garrote around her neck, and tying her wrists. They were so violent with their attack on her, and were prodding at her private part with a stick, that made her scream out so loud, that a neighbor outside heard it, and the parents did too, so much so, that they rushed into the bedroom. The boys though had tightened the garrote so tightly, to stop her from screaming out, that she couldn't breathe, and as one of the boys did this action, the other boy bashed her head with a baseball bat. Someone heard a metal sounding hitting concrete, so it looks like one of the boys threw it out of the window. The baseball bat was made of metal. Well, when the parents got to the girl, she wasn't breathing, so they rushed her down to the train room, turned on the train set, and tried giving their precious girl a shock by using the railway track, hoping that it would revive her. But to no avail. This family now needed a plan, otherwise, like they told these two boys, that they would be getting locked up. Right, the plan that they came up with was this. The girl was kidnapped, and the kidnappers wrote and left a ransom note, asking for money, and if they informed the police, the girl would die. They would contact them later that day, between 10 o'clock 12 o'clock. Then the other boy would use one of the bikes to ride home, and tell his parents what had happened. Then to make this ransom note authentic, his parents would have to do the phone call, and pretend to be the kidnappers. That would clear them, because they were going to ring the home. Then the kidnappers would say on the phone call, "You've informed the police, haven't you? We can see them, so now your daughter is dead, and we've sneaked her back into your basement." End of call. There was a problem though. On hearing this tragic news, the other boy's parents didn't make the phone call. They were scared, just in case they would be traced with this phone call. But it didn't matter, as the police couldn't work out who had done it. Both families got away with murder. If you like this story, you will also like Jack the Ripper. At go to website online, Jack the Ripper. You can share if you like, and give me a like too.